number 11, 12. The reflected rays converge at a point. The reflected rays converge at a point. The rays after reflection converge at a point, and the point of convergence is called as the real image. Let me directly call the reflected rays here. What are reflected rays? The rays which are reflected by some surface. They're called a reflector. The reflected rays converge at a point. At a point. At a point. Okay, sorry. The converge at a point. The point of convergence is a position of real image. Again, similarly, the idea is same like where the reflected rays meet at a point. Okay, this will be the position of the real image. Real image will represent by symbol I. Object will represent by O. What do you mean by virtual image? 13 point. The reflected rays diverge from a point. The point of divergence is a position of virtual image. Okay, this is what the dot, the black color dot, what I'm putting, no, that will be virtual image here. These are reflected rays. So what are these? Reflected rays. Got it? No. No. Again, the type of substance like opaque, transparent, opaque objects. What are opaque objects? Which blocks or which will not permit the light rays to pass through it. And these opaque objects, they'll form a shadow. The opaque objects form a shadow when light is incident on it. So what is a shadow? A shadow is a region in which light is, or say a region in which light is absent. That region is called as shadow. That one. What is the meaning? So like we didn't understood like what you are exactly saying. Okay, let this be the a pole. Let me take it. So let there be a light ray be incident on it. Try to move this a bit. Mhm. Let me adjust these things in which light is absent. Oh, right. Mhm. Now look at this one. So this was I'll continue with the diagram. This is the incident light. Just a minute. So these arrows. Now, what do you mean by shadow? Like there's a wood. What it is? Wooden rod. This will be a wooden rod. I'll just erect it on. I'll kept vertically on a ground and let the light be incident at an angle. No, where I can see the light will illuminate this region. There'll be light is present. This region is what? The shadow. Shadow. I think to make you understand what I do is like, because this will be better. This will be the, what is this? This one, this will be the length of the shadow. What is the length of this wooden rod? Let it be L. LS is length of the shadow. So what is sine tan theta? We'll get the length of the shadow. So what is LS? L is the length of the rod. LS is length of shadow. So what is this shadow? The absence of light. Just we can say that it's an absence of light here. Not only this rod, we can go for other examples. Like I will take a certain wooden lamina I'll place. Some other color I'll give it. There's a wooden lamina. Now let the parallel beam of light be incident on it. So do you see any shadow now? Yes, definitely. If you keep on the screen, you can see the shadow of this particular object here. So this wood, what it will do? It will block the light passing through it. So now if I keep the let me keep the screen. So what we see on the screen, this part, there won't be light and there'll be light at everywhere. So there's the shadow. I think screen two-dimensional, I'll show the screen. There's a screen. and the other part will be illuminated by the white light, by the yellow color light. So you can see that the dark rectangular strip, why it is? Because the wood will not permit the light to pass through it. So therefore what happens? The absence of light in the region, what happens, will lead to a shadow that will. So here it will be, the light will be reaching. So some part of screen, what happen? No light will reach. So the absence of light in the region will go for shadow, will make a shadow. So this is what? Shadow that one. Okay, like this we can define the various quantities related to the ray optics. Before entering into ray optics, no, we have to come across so many things like all these terms, almost I think around some 14 terms. Okay, now one more, transparent object. We have this